Hi, welcome to Christy's Kitchen. I'm Christy, and today we're going to make a pumpkin soup, which is vegan for all you vegans out there. It's a very simple recipe. Let's get started. First, we're going to start with a hot pan, and we're going to put some olive oil on the bottom, probably about 2 tablespoons, okay? Next, we're going to add about a tablespoon of garlic. You can always add some later. About a tablespoon of onion powder and about 1.5 tablespoons of cumin. We're going to mix this around in the oil. It smells very fall. Okay. Get that all incorporated into the oil, and the oils are going to make it pop. Next, we're going to add cream corn, and contrary to what you may think, cream corn is vegan. Okay. Next, we're going to add, you can either use 4 small cans or 2 of the larger cans of the pumpkin. And again, this soup is not sweet. It's kind of savory and a little spicy. Almost tastes like a tortilla soup. My family loves it, so. I always make it in the fall, and sometimes I make it at around Thanksgiving too, so. But it's a hearty soup. Okay, there's 1. And there's 2. And you can I just use the pumpkin puree, the stuff that you use for pumpkin pie, so it's actually very easy to find, especially in the fall. Okay, make sure you use pure pumpkin. Don't use pie mix because this is for soup. You just want to use the pumpkin puree. Let's get this, start incorporating this a little bit before we keep adding. All right, let's add some, we're gonna use some vegetable stock. You can use any kind you want. I use just a regular vegetable broth. We're gonna add 1 large container. And get all that in there. And like I said, this is vegan. This is something that you can make when you invite your friends over that are vegan. It'll impress them. Vegan's not hard to do. You just need to make sure that you use, mostly just vegetables and, nothing that's animal byproducts. All right, let's get that pumpkin in there. All right. And the last one. Let's get all that in there. This is going to simmer for about 2 hours, and then you can serve it. I like to put some roasted pumpkin seeds on it if you'd like. But like I said, it's spicy, and then you need to use salt and pepper to taste it, okay? All right, pumpkin. Anyway, let's get this going. All right. You see how nice and creamy that's getting already? Okay. All right. Next, we are going to grab some yellow squash. Okay. So the yellow squash, I steamed it. This is my Pampered Chef steamer. I love it. Any kind of steamer will work. You're just going to steam about, I have 2 really large of the yellow squash. You can do 3 small ones, but you just want a couple cups of it for sure. All right. Put this over here. All right, 5 minutes. Steam it in the microwave. That's why I like this little container. You just put a little bit of vegetable stock in it and steam it. You can even just use water. Steam it for about 5 minutes, just so it's like fork tender, because we're gonna puree it in the blender. All right. Make sure you don't hurt yourself and burn yourself. So let's steam this, okay? And we're gonna do, let's see, pulse it. If you have an immersion blender, you know, those long skinny things that you can stick in there, that will work just as well. But most people don't have those, so a blender will work just fine. And you're just gonna make it like a pulp, so. All right, that looks about done. Ooh, watch the steam, it gets hot. All right, and we're just gonna add that to our soup. Okay. Next, we're gonna add about a teaspoon of cayenne or chili powder. Again, you can make it as spicy as you want it. My family likes it a little bit spicy. So I'm just gonna put this in and then taste it, and then that's when you add your salt and pepper to make sure that it's all incorporated and it's, you know, taste is what it should taste like. It should taste very hearty and very spicy and not sweet. You shouldn't have a sweet pumpkin soup. So we're gonna add that in there. And then we're gonna stir this around. Okay, we're gonna get a spoon and taste a little bit here. Definitely needs a little bit more cumin and salt. So I will be adding that in, but we're gonna let it simmer for about 2 hours, and then we'll get back and we'll plate it up. Welcome back, and through the power of the internet, my pumpkin soup is done. I added some salt, a little bit more garlic, and some onion powder. It's really to taste, so make sure you taste your soup when it's cooking to make sure you add those spices so that you're not at the end going, okay, it needs more of this or it needs more of that. So we're gonna plate this up. And it should be a thicker consistency. That's why I said it's a very hearty soup. Okay. I like to sometimes put a little bit of sour cream on it, so we're gonna garnish that up with a dollop of sour cream. And here you go, pumpkin soup. Make sure you subscribe, and we have more recipes next week. Thanks for watching.